everybody, it's Miss Leah here. I miss you guys so much, but I'm really excited to bring you a little story time today. So, I have my bear with me today, and as a lot of you already know, kids in the area are going on a bear hunt right now. So head over to Duluth Public Library's Facebook page to learn more about that. And for this story time, I want you to get your bear or your favorite stuffed animal close by, because we're going to be doing some rhymes and stories about stuffed animals. All right, so we're going to start with our opening song, and I like to get my fingers warmed up a little bit because we use some sign language. So I'm going to wiggle mine. I'm going to shake them out. Shake them out. I'm going to rub them together. What do you think? Are they warm yet? I think mine are good. All right, let's sing together. The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Very good! Good job, you guys. All right, so get your teddy bear or your stuffed animal. We're going to do a little rhyme. So I want you to give him a nice bear hug, squeeze him tight. And the song goes like this. Hug, hug, hug your bear, squeeze him very tight. Hold him high, help him fly, hug with all your might. Let's do it again. Hug, hug, hug your bear, squeeze him very tight. Hold him high, help him fly, hug with all your might. Nice job, you guys! All right, so I want to read you guys one of my very favorite stories, and I loved this story growing up as a kid. And it's about a very special stuffed animal, a bear named Corduroy, by Don Freeman. Corduroy is a bear who once lived in the toy department of a big store. Day after day, he waited with all the other animals and dolls for somebody to come along and take him home. The store was always filled with shoppers buying all sorts of things, but no one ever seemed to want a small bear with green overalls. Then one morning, a little girl stopped and looked straight into Corduroy's bright eyes. "Oh, Mommy," she said, "look, there's the very bear I've always wanted." "Not today, dear," her mother sighed. "I've spent too much already. Besides, he doesn't look new. He's lost the button on one of his shoulder straps." Oh, no. Corduroy watched them sadly as they walked away. "I didn't know I'd lost a button," he said to himself. "Tonight I'll go see if I can find it." Late that evening, when all the shoppers had gone and the doors were shut and locked, Corduroy climbed carefully down from his shelf and began searching everywhere on the floor for his lost button. Suddenly, he felt the floor moving under him. Quite by accident, he had stepped onto an escalator, and up he went. Could this be a mountain? He wondered. "I think I've always wanted to climb a mountain." He stepped off the escalator as it reached the next floor, and there before his eyes was a most amazing sight. Tables and chairs and lamps and sofas and rows of beds. This must be a palace. Corduroy gasped. "I guess I've always wanted to live in a palace." He wandered around admiring the furniture. "This must be a bed," he said. "I've always wanted to sleep in a bed." And up he crawled onto a large, thick mattress. All at once he saw something small and round. "Why, here's my button," he cried, and he tried to pick it up. But like all the other buttons on the mattress, it was tied down tight. He yanked and he pulled with both paws until pop! Off came the button, and off the mattress, Corduroy toppled. Bang! bang into a tall floor lamp. Over it fell with a crash. Oh no! Corduroy didn't know it, but there was someone else awake in the store. The night watchman was doing his rounds on the floor above. When he heard the crash, he came dashing down the escalator. "Now who in the world did that?" he exclaimed. "Somebody must be hiding around here." He flashed his light under and over sofas and beds until he came to the biggest bed of all. And there he saw 2 fuzzy brown ears sticking up from under the cover. "Hello," he said. "How did you get upstairs?" The watchman tucked Corduroy under his arm and carried him back down the escalator and set him on the shelf in the toy department with the other animals and dolls. Corduroy was just waking up when the first customers came into the store this morning. And there, looking at him with a wide, warm smile, was the same little girl he'd seen the day before. "I'm Lisa," she said, "and you're going to be my very own bear. Last night I counted what I've saved in my piggy bank, and my mother said I could bring you home." "Shall I put him in a box for you?" the sales lady asked. "Oh, no, thank you," Lisa said, and she carried Corduroy home in her arms. She ran all the way up 4 flights of stairs into her family's apartment and straight to her own room. Corduroy blinked. There was a chair and a chest of drawers. Alongside a girl-sized bed stood a little bed, just the right size for him. The room was small, nothing like that enormous palace in the department store. "This must be home," he said. "I know I've always wanted a home." Lisa sat down with Corduroy on her lap and began to sew a button on his overalls. I like you the way you are," she said, "but you'll be more comfortable with your shoulder strap fastened." "You must be a friend," said Corduroy. "I've always wanted a friend." "Me too," said Lisa, and gave him a big hug. The end. Oh, that's one of my favorites. Thank you for reading that with me today. So I have one more little rhyme about bears before we go, and it goes like this. Bear is sleeping, wake him up, come and say hello, bear, come and say hello, bear, it's time to get up, it's time to get up. Good job, you guys! And it wouldn't be story time if we didn't do our closing song. So let's sing If You're Happy and You Know It. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray! If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray! If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray! If you're happy and you know it, wave bye-bye, bye-bye. If you're happy and you know it, wave bye-bye, bye. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, wave bye-bye. Bye, everybody. I miss you. See you next time.